Mike Beltran, our referee for our featured bout of the night, and the anticipation has been palpable here at the Apex. Bo Nickal going for the early double leg takedown.
And there it
gets
is.
it easily.
Almost no resistance, but Borrego works back to his feet. Got to watch the neck. That's deep, snaps him down. As you saw in that highlight there, he's
Deep on this power
He's
deep on this.
He's got to fight the hands, lets it go, takes the back.
Transition's just so quick.
Pulls that arm down though, Borrego doing the right thing.
Smart by Bo to not put his hooks in quite yet because he's a little high, and Zach would be able to dump him if he tripoded up super hard. Showing some good fight IQ is Bo Nickal.
And let me tell you, apparently Bo Nickal is extremely strong. When you look at him, you know, he's not super ripped and jacked, but apparently the strength is off the chain. And that's what happens when you wrestle your entire life. But wait for this. This squeeze is horrendous right now.
Just cranking on that neck again. I don't know if he's under.
This is
Bo Nickal, 2-0 as a pro. Easy work on the Contender Series. Does not disappoint.
I mean, it kind of went down how I thought it would, let's be honest. A man with his kind of expertise in that sport, as good as he is, as good as he looked in his professional debut. You know, listen, fair play to Zach Borrego. He knew what he was up against. I mean, what was it, a minus 5,000 or something underdog?
30-1, almost 30-1.
30-1, just insane. But he went forward. He should be proud of himself. But Bo Nickal does what Bo Nickal does. Slams him down, aggressive couple of shots. I thought Borrego did well to get back to his feet momentarily. Look at that, swims up with the underhook, takes the neck, snaps it back, takes the chin. I mean, he almost rips his head off. Wasn't even under the chin, but the squeeze, as I said, the pressure that he would have feeling right now, he was feeling in the head. I mean, it's going to make his brain pop out of his ear holes. I mean, that's a lot of torque. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of strength. And it's a lot of potential that Bo Nickal possesses.
He's the only fighter to make a second appearance on this season 6 of Dana White's Contender Series. We've seen it in the past, a couple of guys that come back that they want another look at. Dana White wanted another look at Bo Nickal, Paul.
Yeah, just because you've only had that one pro fight, right? You just want to see a little bit more out of him, and I think he took it. He had no issues with that, right? Go out there, get another opportunity, get another win under my belt, and then get my work done in the UFC.
Combined fight time of 1 minute and 35 seconds in his 2 previous wins.
Ready? First round, fights on.
First round, Bo Nickal in the red, Donovan Beard in the blue. No glove touch, right to business.
Watch figures, guys.
We were talking in the production meeting about whether Bo would look to keep this on the feet for any period of time, just to sort of show, you know, I do have some striking. I've got something to offer on the feet. I'm fascinated to see how and when he's going to shoot.
Previous appearance.
Oh my God.
Mission in 62 seconds, and perhaps it's sooner than that this time.
He's on the neck already.
High mount.
He loses the neck, but he's in big mount here.
Wow.
Right into a triangle choke.
Reverses it. Triangle threat from Nickal.
He's also got the arm.
Let go of the cage. Stop.
That's the tab. Inside a minute this time. Bo Nickal is not here to play around.
How fast was that?
It was inside of 60 seconds.
Well, I think my list just changed to #1 for Bo.
Biggest prospect in MMA that we have seen in years, and he has surpassed the hype each time out.
And in that amount of time, what's impressive, in that amount of time, Bo was able to show us an overhand right, the power, the poise on the feet, and then the grappling skills. He threatened with 3 different submissions in the span of how long?
Under a minute.
It was like
Under a minute.
I don't know the
50
official
seconds.
time,
It was
yeah.
around 50 seconds. Let's take another look.
Well, we can watch the entire fight if we need to. This beautiful overhand left right into the takedown. Looks to land some ground and pound, but being the intelligent fighter that he is, starts to look for some submissions. But this left hand,
I mean, right into a takedown.
right into the knee tap.
And that's just that perfect good wrestler, overhand to the shot. If you fall down, great. If you don't, I'm taking you down.
And he was looking for this guillotine. That was an excellent guillotine step up, stepped right into full mount. Eventually finds the triangle. Well done.
Sir, you ready? Fight!
All right, this fight clock is brought to you by Timex, official timekeeper of UFC, the only watch tough enough for UFC. Nickal in the blue trunks, Jamie Pickett out of the southpaw stance in black.
Nickal with the feints. Wow. Oh, what a mistake. Great job by Jamie, though, staying upright. Knee pick attempt by Nickal. Get him to the side of the octagon. He's got the overhook and the underhook. Jamie's doing a good job to this point, defending takedowns. Very few people making their UFC debut would be on pay-per-view. Very few have been in front of this amount of people. Bo Nickal has.
Tremendous amount of pressure without a lot of time to develop. And it's one of the things that Dana White talked about in the Contender Series. So he asked him to have one more shot. Well, he doesn't quite have the Dars. He has his hands laced together.
Yeah, he's gonna try to move, go to it. Right? Oh no. Takes it back. Oh wow. 2 hooks in already. Oh, he's got the neck.
He's got trouble. Jamie's in real trouble.
Oh, he's getting something fierce.
Yeah, he's fighting it off. That's that experience of Jamie Pickett.
Yep, arm triangle, Joe.
Yeah, arm triangle potential here.
Jamie cannot roll to his back. Oh, now it's getting a little tighter. He's gonna beat his guard here in a second. Jamie has got to keep him in his guard. Can't allow Bo Nickal to get off to the side. That's already getting
what? He can tackle him even from this.
He's in trouble now.
The kind of squeeze that Bo Nickal has. Jamie's talking to him.
Yeah, he's grimacing too. There it is.
Yeah, he's grimacing now.
Yeah. Pickett's not doing anything with his arms.
He's trying to fight it off, but that technique of answering the phone or pushing the forearm or the tricep against the neck, it's not effective from this position. And he's tightening it up.
And he
can just lay on.
Why is Pickett not? Because Pickett needs to be moving.
I don't think he can. I think he's just clamped down on. Now he's in deeper and deeper trouble. Yeah, he's just trying to hold on to that half guard. I mean, he's kind of doomed here. Jamie's gonna go to sleep. He might just go out on his shield here.
He can't sit in there for 2 and 4 minutes and 45 seconds. As Nickal passes the guard, it just gets tighter.
Yeah, it's gonna get way
tighter. Yeah, but Nickal's doing this wrong though. Nickal's got to get his hips off to the side and drop his chest to the mat. This is not an ideal finish.
It's not perfect, but it's enough that it's torturing him.
But that's why Jamie's not tapping yet. Right? If he does this correct, then Jamie will have no choice but to tap. Now, this is better.
This is better. But if Nickal gets that left leg free and pops over to the side, he wants to maintain control of the body, DC.
There's the tap!
That's it.
Bo Nickal by submission in round 1, just the way he drew it up in the debut.
Wow.
As long as your chest is square to the mat, you can submit it.
Yes. I mean, the hype is real. The hype is real, kids.
So Bo Nickal moves to 4-0 with as many finishes. That is the longest professional fight for him.
Here's the problem with this much hype. When you have such a spectacular debut on pay-per-view, your next fights are in the deep end of the pool.
Yep.
And with very little MMA experience.
Right here, you see Nickal, he goes knee pick here. He reaches side, throw by, knee pick, sets him down. We have seen him use this takedown quite a bit to this point in his career. Now here he's got the front headlock. He steps around, takes the back, gets the hooks in right away. Attacks rear choke. Jamie then does the only thing he knows to do, and that's go to his back, falls right into the arm triangle. Look at that. Bo's got his chest facing the ground, and that's when it starts to get tight. Long as you don't turn off to a side, you can get enough squeeze even from the half guard to make someone tap.
Val Woodburn making his UFC debut in a pay-per-view open International Fight Week against Bo Nickal. It's crazy.
You can't even make it up. Like, seriously. 3 days ago, that dude was cutting grass at his house.
That's
Ready,
right.
sir? Ready, here we
He's
go.
like, I'm gonna make it at some point.
All right, tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Timex, the only watch tough enough for you. Visit Timex.com now. Woodburn in green. Bo Nickal out of the southpaw stance in blue.
Val not rushing though. Look at Val kind of standing back. Almost telling Nickal, come on. Oh! You better shoot on Val Woodbine because Woodbine just threw a big right hand.
Woodburn has some serious
Yeah, he does.
behind his right hands.
For Bo Nickal, who turns the tide and puts the power on Woodburn.
And that's one of the things that we were talking about Nickal before. He's got hands.
His mom's a boxer. She had him boxing. She's a boxing coach. Blue chip, Joe Rogan. I'm telling you, man.
Different kind of athlete.
That dude's an athlete. Because he was bouncing. He hit him. He bounced out of range, come back, hit him again. That's amazing.
Amazing.
All right,
he stood in the pocket.
Fight replays are brought to you by Monaco. Feel the fun with Monaco cocktails.
Let's see it again. Here we go. He catches him with this short right hook over the top.
That was
and really had him stunned.
Yeah, look at his hands.
But Woodburn's credit, he came out swinging.
Yep.
And he went right into the fire. He catches him there with the left, stuns him, comes in with the uppercut, has him hurt. Boom! Drops the hammer on him. One more time. Boom! Look at that uppercut. That's beautiful.
Goodness.
Boom! On the right hand. And Chris Taione saw enough.
Once that is official, that is the 4th sub-1 minute finish tonight. A new modern UFC live event record. Bo Nickal. Cody Brundage. Plus 850, the betting underdog at close against that man, Bo Nickal, former 3-time NCAA Wrestling National Champ, Big Ten Athlete of the Year in 2019, and making his 3rd UFC start tonight. The UFC 300 Fight Clock is brought to you by Timex. A Timex on your wrist is a reminder that time belongs to you. Get yours today at Timex.com.
Brundage trying to get forward. I think that's so important that he just gets forward after Nickal. Oh, he's taking big chances right away, trying to show both things that he hasn't seen in there. Oh! They both threw really hard.
Brundage is very low.
Oh, Brundage is throwing some big shots, too. Yeah, but no, look, the wrestler. Bo put him in a Grammy there. Went to a Peterson almost to rotate Brundage off of him. But you saw that right away. Nickal doesn't like that. He didn't feel comfortable with it. So odd, and it was moving too fast for him. He couldn't process it.
Longest pro fight for Bo Nickal, 2 minutes and 54 seconds coming in tonight.
Brundage's coaches are yelling for him to get to an underhook, win the head position.
Our partners at Crypto.com have a special offer for UFC 300 for a limited time. Apply for a Crypto.com Visa card, get a free iPhone. Download the Crypto.com app today.
Nickal getting to a shot. Oh, beautiful double leg by Bo. Great job by Brundage. Yep, right back up.
Brundage is probably the best wrestler that Bo Nickal has faced inside the Octagon. And though he might not be able to compete with him in wrestling, in MMA wrestling, it's a different experience.
It is, very much so.
But now Bo's got his back.
But you know Bo Nickal, he's willing to challenge himself. I mean, he grappled Nick Rodriguez with no experience. Went out there and did a jiu-jitsu match against him. So he's not afraid to put himself in uncomfortable situations to improve. Now, Cody Brundage did the right thing to start. Force him to be uncomfortable. Let's see if Cody can continue to do that.
Well, he had a grappling match with Gordon Ryan.
Or Gordon Ryan, sorry, yeah. Gordon Ryan.
Oh, he's on the back. Oh, Cody's in real trouble.
Who wants to grapple Gordon Ryan with no experience?
Very few people.
Yeah.
And he did pretty good up until he got caught. just with sheer wrestling.
Yep.
The limited amount of submissions that he has. But since then, his submission skills have shown.
Brundage is doing a good job, but he's got to keep getting that left shoulder down. He's got to allow for Nickal to take the mount. You're stuck in a situation here where you got to choose between two bad positions. Either him on your back or you in the mount. And with the submission ability, I think you give him the mount position and then try to work back to your feet. Yep, right there. Good job by Brundage.
And he's utilizing those butterfly on the left side to try to elevate. Oh, now he's full mount. Cody's in real trouble now. Possible mount to guillotine.
Big elbows now for Nickal.
Big elbows, and he's trapped here too. He's in a crucifix position.
This already the longest fight of Bo Nickal's career. He actually told us he wouldn't mind accruing some minutes, trying to transition to the back here.
Brundage should have took that opportunity. You heard his coaches yelling, up, 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 up. Whenever he found some space, he didn't use it effectively, and then Nickal ran back or beat him to the next position, being him on his back again.
Nickal working here in front of his ATT corner, Mike Brown, Ailton Barboza, Anthony Cassar, his former roommate at Penn State.
He's got to be careful of that left hook, that left leg. Bo Nickal is sliding in between the arms and the legs, and he's got it now, which is significantly enhances control. He doesn't have the right hook in, though. So Cody can always roll towards him again.
That's so smart by Cody by just isolating that hand.
Yep.
That's the hand that he needs to choke you with. Can't do that. Beautiful job by Brundage recognizing I control the choke hand. He has nothing. Sure, he'll keep position, but he can't damage me with punches because the right arm's too short and the left arm can't really do anything.
Well, Brundage has been composed and focused all week, handling himself pretty well defensively early on. And it looks as though indeed he will extend, so to speak.
And Bo's not even trying to get out of this. He's just content on riding this out. There we go.
All right, Dean Thomas, I thought Mark Montoya handled that corner masterfully. What are you seeing early on?
Yeah, absolutely. What I like that Brundage did early on was show that he wasn't going to overly respect Nickal and just lay down for him. Now, he found himself in some bad spots, but he was having fun still. I think now in this second round, if he just disciplines himself, keeps it on the outside and outstrikes Bo, he may give himself a chance.
And his corner was telling him exactly that. Let's win with our pace and with our striking. They feel like they hurt Nickal in the first round.
Oh, big kick. Oh, very nicely done by Cody Brundage.
Couple nice body kicks early, round two from Nickal. Gets another takedown here.
Beautiful double leg by Nickal right there. You saw him lift the underhook to run to the far knee and knock Brundage down. And that is where people are going to have problems with Bo Nickal. When he starts to advance the wrestling positions, you may stop the initial takedown attempt, but he'll just build and build to the next one. Brundage needs to be a little bit more active in his escaping, this time on the body.
Tonight's social media posts are brought to you by The Fall Guy, starring Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, only in theaters May 3rd.
Yeah, Cody is surviving on the ground, but he's got to utilize some form of defensive moves to get back up to his feet. He's got to defend against these submission attempts and the ground and pound, but use openings to try to get back up. He can't just accept these positions.
Well, you hear Coach Montoya and them yelling, don't settle. They're like, don't settle
yes.
on the bottom. That's exactly what Bo needs you to do in order to kind of cruise his way through this fight.
Yeah, I mean, he can't be defensively irresponsible because he can get caught, submitted, but he's got to do something to get out of this. Look at this. He allows Bo to mount him.
All right, this Coach's Cam is brought to you by Cuervo Tequila, Mark Montoya, Colin Anglin, Dustin Jacoby.
Hey, get your left underhook!
Cody, we gotta move!
Cody, get your left underhook!
Hey, don't worry about punches here!
Cody, left underhook! Cody, get your left underhook!
You can see him setting up the arm triangle.
Legs.
Yeah, you see him setting it up.
You gotta grapple with your legs, Cody!
triangle coming here. Bo Nickal is setting this up. Cody's got to do what his coach is telling him. He's got to use that left arm and try to get to an underhook.
He's got to use his
legs. He's got to use his legs to buck and bridge and push Bo's knees towards the hips.
He's waiting, giving himself some time to recover before he explodes again. But he can't be doing this. These little punches from his back, they're not going to do anything.
2 minutes to go, round 2. Nickal has Brundage fully mounted.
Now he's exploding, but now he gave up his back. He got a little careless there.
Yeah, but he's got him up. Now Bo secured the body triangle. Now he's in a little more danger. Before it seemed like he had Bo off at an angle.
He's in real trouble now.
Now he's in more trouble, yes. Oh, it's starting to slip on the neck. He's got to keep fighting those hands. And he did. Great job by Brundage there.
3 of Bo Nickal's 5 pro wins thus far have come by submission.
Oh, not his real choke. He's got it. Yep, he's got it.
He's got it. That's it.
There it is. Another one bites the dust. Bo Nickal moves to 6-0.
What was that?
He's saying he didn't wrestle good, I guess. I guess he's saying he didn't fight good.
He just put his thumbs down and booed himself.
And he just said to Dana that was terrible, obviously not liking his performance.
I don't think it was a bad performance. I think it just was a little too fast for him.
I think he got challenged.
Yeah.
I think it's just a much more skillful fighter that he's experienced before, especially on the feet. And even with wrestling, he can reverse some positions.
All right, well, let's take a look at some pictures. Fight replays brought to you by Monaco Can Cocktails. 2 shots in every can. Feel the fun.
Right here, you see Bo level change down to the double leg, run over to the knee pick. Beautiful. Like I said, that's where people will have trouble with Bo Nickal. The second and the third attempt. Right here, he postures up, lands some ground and pound. Cody has to give his back. This time, Bo gets to the rear choke. Watch him lock in the body triangle. When he locks in the body triangle, he gets the choke. You can see he's got a lot of pressure going. Brundage taps immediately. So I don't know, man. If Bo Nickal's hard on himself when getting a submission, his expectation is even higher than I even think.
Well, some learning can be had within here, right? He did get cracked with a right hand early, and he was able to realize a stool for the first time in his pro MMA career and have to maybe adjust to get into a second round. But Bo Nickal, very much a factor here at 185 pounds. Official decision brought to you by Hart Tools, with over 800 quality tools to maintain your home, yard, and car, available at Walmart. To wrap this one up, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Chris Dione's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 38 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke and still undefeated, Bo